What's up, everyone? It is I, DPX. Welcome back to another episode of Chillin With The Miikcast. It has been a while. Yeah, we're not doing this live because there's a problem with Streamlabs at the moment, so yeah, we're not doing this live. Yeah, it has been a while. We haven't done one of these, like, first of all, we took all of July off. We didn't, like, there was supposed to be an episode 1 week, and then it didn't happen, then another week, and then another week, and then another week, and it all just kept not happening. So, yeah, but we're back, and we're gonna try to, well, where did I go? We're gonna try to...
That's what I'm wondering.
Shut up. We're gonna try to, keep it going at a consistent pace, because, you know, I feel like when there's not Chillin With The Miikcast going on, I feel like then the Miikcast, not much is going on in the Miikcast, you know what I mean? In terms of, like, uploads. But, I'm, of course, joined today by, since he's probably going to be leaving soon, I'm joined today by Slash. Hi, Slash. And look at that, Zach joined. So Zach is in...
I'm gonna disappear for 2 seconds. I need to retrieve an umbrella.
Yeah, Slash is waiting for a bus. So, hey, at least Zach just joined. What's up, Zach?
Well,
How you doing?
I'm good. I actually remembered this, but then my graphics driver crashed and I had to restart my computer. Otherwise, I would have joined on time.
Alright, well, at least you're here. Yeah, we might have other people joining. I know Ryan said he was gonna join. Let's see, I feel like he says that a lot, and he means to, but, like, he always just forgets, so... we also got ML here. What's up, ML?
Hola.
So yeah, before we get into, like, today's gonna be our usual stuff. Like, the past few episodes were, like, we had the PlayStation Showcase, and we had the Summer Games Fest, where we kind of just talked about those things, and only those things. Today is going to be a normal episode where we just talk about whatever. But before we do that, I have to address the elephant in the room. This past week for the Miikcast has been quite an eventful week for us, because we lost two, and Slash is back. We lost two members. First was Aunt Sam, with Slash looking like he wants to be smashed. I was gonna say Slash looking trash, but, like, I was trying to think of something that rhymed, but it was still a compliment. So, one of the people who left was Aunt Sam, and so basically with Aunt Sam, I don't know, he hasn't, like, participated in the Miikcast much, and I don't mean to, like, beat, like... Okay, do you mind muting yourself? Because this is kind of important. I don't mean to, like, what's the word? Like, vilify him, but he's kind of been a little bit difficult, in the Miikcast. So, yeah, he left, and, you know, for his own reasons, whatever. Hopefully he will come back, but, yeah, as of right now, he's not in the Miikcast anymore. And Griffin, our newest member, for personal reasons, also left. So, yeah. So that's what it is right now. That's what I'll get into on an episode of Chillin With The Miikcast, that they are no longer part of the Miikcast. And yeah, unfortunate, but hey, that means that doesn't affect the rest of us that much. Changes have been made to the diss track, so now it's a 5v5, and Anthinator has gone from Team DPX to Team Slash, and now it's going to be Ryan versus Anthinator. Everything else is the same, though, so, like, all the other matchups are the same, and yeah. So that's that. We'll get into what we've been playing. I've not really been playing a whole lot. This past week I played Double Dragon Gaiden, and I reviewed it and everything. It's an objectively good game. but the roguelike elements, I'm not the biggest fan of roguelikes, and it takes the elements of roguelikes that I like the least, and so the game's just not really for me. And then I also played Disney Illusion Island, just like that co-op Mickey Mouse game, and I wanted to love it so bad, but it's so boring. Like, it's a Metroidvania, and those are cool where you, like, explore the levels as opposed to just get from point A to point B, but, like, you do all this exploration, but there are enemies everywhere, and you can't attack the enemies. There's no combat in the game. You can't even, like, jump on them. So you just have to, like, jump over them, and it just becomes so tedious. Wondering where my review is, I don't know, I just never finished it because it's so boring. I probably could finish it, but it's just so boring. Other than that, yeah, not much. A lot comes out this month, so a lot of them that I'm looking forward to are indie games, so yeah, but be on the lookout for that. ML, anything you've been playing lately?
Tears of the Kingdom.
That's right. We haven't talked about that game on here, I don't think. But what do you think of Tears of the Kingdom?
Very fun. So much to do. Sense of direction is terrible though, because I have to keep looking up stuff, where to go, what to do, how to fight this thing, because, you know, the game doesn't give a lot of direction. Unless I'm stupid, you know. Maybe I'm stupid. Who knows?
Yeah.
Very fun.
The thing about Tears of the Kingdom, though, is, like, it's a game where, like, there's not really a specific way to do things. Like, everyone has their own ways of doing things. So, you know, you look up a guide on how to do something. That's just how that person did it. If you look up a different guide, they might give you a completely different, you know, way of doing it, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Zach, what have you been playing?
I'm addicted to Valorant.
Of course. You go, like, you switch on and off from, like, Valorant, Fortnite, and League, right? And Minecraft.
And Minecraft.
Yeah.
Well, not much Fortnite. I'm living in
Yeah, Fortnite is bad.
I had an Overwatch phase recently, but
Awesome.
Well, fuck Overwatch. So, and Slash, anything you've been playing lately?
I think he's driving the bus.
Yeah, Slash is on the bus.
No, he's driving the bus. Come on.
Slash, I don't know why you said someone tell him. You understand I can also see that message. So yeah, Slash can't talk at the moment, which is fine. Like, Slash, you think I'm not in the fucking... Buddy, come on. So, yeah, Slash is on a bus to a very, important meeting and definitely not work. He's gonna be making a deal of a lifetime. And it's definitely not just him going to work. He's definitely, like...
Not save the world like me.
He's an Avenger.
Yeah, he's an Avenger. Sorry, Slash, we just revealed your secret identity. So yeah, he says fuck, because we said it. We said his secret identity. But yeah, so we don't have much topics really. I did want to talk about a new game that they announced lately that kind of had me a little scratching my head a little bit, but has me also kind of excited. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. You guys remember Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl that came out 2 years ago?
No.
Yeah.
Alright, ML or Zach, I don't even know if you were, like, if we ever talked about it with you or anything like that. That was like the Smash Bros. Nickelodeon game.
I remember there's like a PC version that I have. I don't think it's the Nickelodeon. He said Disney.
You're probably thinking of Multiverses, right? With the Warner Brothers.
Multiverse, yeah.
Yeah, well, before that, they did... before that, there was a Nickelodeon Smash Bros. Game. And everyone, for some reason, like, gave it this unbelievable and, like, just unrealistic level of hype, calling it the Smash Killer. And, like, it was never gonna defeat Smash. It was never gonna take over Smash, right? So, And yeah, it wasn't. It kind of came out and it was disappointing, but a lot of people like to say voice acting was the main thing wrong with the game. Like, that was not the main thing wrong with the game. Like, if you play, it's like it's very low on content, and like it's missing like basic stuff like character swaps or color swaps. Like, how do you not have fucking color swaps? But I thought the roster was really good. The gameplay was pretty decent. And the music was pretty good too. Go ahead and listen to Harmonic Convergence from that game. It goes so hard. But there, what's up?
Parts. Is that from like the Avatar parts?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now they just announced a sequel a week ago, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, and announced some new characters like Jimmy Neutron, Squidward, Raphael, Donatello, and yeah, it seems to be everything I wanted the first game to be. So, yeah, the leaked characters, the whole roster pretty much just got leaked, and that has me scratching my head a little bit. I think El Tigre is pretty cool. Plankton is pretty cool too, but Plankton before Mr. Krabs? That's a little strange. Azula seems pretty cool, but really, you're gonna put her in the game before like someone like Zuko? I don't know, that just... There's some interesting picks. I feel like they tried to go a little out of left field and a little surprising, instead of like going with actual realistic ones. Like, I mean, Donatello, Raphael, Squidward, and Jimmy Neutron are all picks that make sense, but I mean, all the other ones that were leaked, like, I don't think make any sense, or at least they do make sense, but not before certain other characters. You know what I mean? Like, the Angry Beavers were there too. That's pretty cool. That makes sense. And El Tigre, like I said, is pretty cool as well. But like, why would you have Azula, not Zuko? Or like, you say not all the characters are coming back, and we haven't seen Michelangelo or Leonardo. If they replace Michelangelo and Leonardo with Donatello and Raphael, why do that? Why can't they just have all four of them? I think Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 1 is like the only time where like not all the Ninja Turtles were in, you know. If it's ever Ninja Turtles, it's all four of them except for that one time. But yeah, thoughts on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2? Anybody?
I don't think I'll be playing it.
ML?
I'll play it with you probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we'll probably make a Mad Lab about it, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll probably at your house, to be honest.
Yeah, it's probably what's gonna end up happening. I hate... Okay, guys, sometimes for some reason, my cursor just completely just goes away. So I'm moving the mouse around and there's no cursor. So fuck. Anyways, so Zach, you're not on here that often. How have you been?
I've been good, busy with work, addicted to Valorant.
Yeah. What's a random thing you want to talk about right now? It could be...
I actually wanted to talk to you about Project L. I don't know if you know what that is.
Ooh, that's right. I haven't looked at too much of the gameplay, but it actually looks really sick, I feel. Because it's like, I like the idea of doing a tag team fighting game, but instead of it being like it's one player versus another player, it's like a tag team where it's like 2 players versus 2 players. That's really cool. You know, so
I'm
like
pretty excited.
Yeah, we can play the game and it's like me and Zach versus ML and Slash. You know, that is really sick.
Or we can just do me versus you.
Yeah. Like
with also like the tag team mechanic in it.
Yeah, I don't know if any other fighting game has done that. Like, there are a lot of fighting games that do teams, that do tag teams, but I don't think any other fighting game I can't think of any other ones that do that. I don't know if is it a PC exclusive.
No idea, to be honest. It's still like Project L is the actual name of it. It's just their code name. So and they've only announced 5 characters.
Mm-hmm.
Very revolutionary.
What's up?
Very revolutionary for the fighting game genre.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for that because that seems different. It seems new, and it seems like we're in a boom period for fighting games. With Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat coming out this year, Tekken 8 most likely coming out early next year. I guess you can throw Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl this year. And then Project L coming out next year, or I assume it's coming out next
2025.
Oh, it's coming out 2025?
Yeah.
Okay, well, still, that's like a good 3 years that are just good years for fighting games. And yeah, I'm excited for Project L. They keep like drip feeding us information. So yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's a league based game, so I know all the characters. Super cool.
Yeah.
You should totally play League just to get into Project L.
I'm not playing League of Legends. I'm sorry. Like, I know, Zach, you love that game, but like that is an addiction I don't want to get into. That is like
you could totally not cancel it at anyone's time.
I've heard from people who played League, and I don't want to experience what they've been through after playing League of Legends.
I haven't played League in like a week, and I'm a pretty good time.
Yeah. You're doing very well for yourself after not playing League for a while. Oh, now my fucking cursor just came back? Fuck you.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Yeah, tell my laptop that. Tell my cursor that. It's my cursor's skill issue. So yeah, wanna know what I hate? Poison Ivy. Kind of random. I have Poison Ivy right now.
Oof.
Yeah.
That means you're like itchy everywhere, right?
Yeah. And like I wanna like scratch it so badly, but that just makes it worse. So, put on some ointment and stuff or whatever that makes it better. And luckily that happens to be the sponsor. No, it's not the sponsor. Imagine though, that would have been like a perfect segue.
Yeah.
Gets Poison Ivy just to attract sponsors.
Yeah.
I was talking about Batman.
Yeah, of course you thought that, you nerd.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, want to talk about the diss tracks? Like, not give away too much because we want to reveal them when they come out. But I don't know. You guys want to just talk about how it's going without getting into specifics?
Zach's verse goes the hardest. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Right, Zach?
Yep.
It's insane.
I think it'll be pretty unmatched, to be honest.
I was like, oh my god. And me as a producer, like the way how I'm gonna integrate his vocals into the beat, it's gonna be insane. Like it might blow up the internet. This might change the music genre forever. And rap forever. Yeah, forever. This might it's revolutionary right here.
Zach will be breaking new grounds. He'll be on the everyone will just Zach's gonna start his own music career, and it's just gonna Zach is just gonna top the charts, and
easily.
And
I'm not gonna be surprised if this one tops the charts.
You're gonna sell out tickets to Zach concerts. That should be your rapper name, by the way, just Zach.
Zach Mustard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're obsessed with mustard.
Wait, no, frick mustard. No, I hate mustard.
You want to talk about that for a second? Just your hatred against mustard?
Yeah. Well, there's this game called Fortnite, and there's this guy called Donald Mustard who owns Fortnite, and he ruined the game and gave me mental scars, so now I hate Donald.
I'm sorry, I should be laughing at your mental scars.
It's okay. As long as you hate Donald Mustard with me.
I mean, he made Fortnite, so that's an automatic.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, oh, we're going to make an amazing esport out of this game. And then he decides to add mechs to the game. And
yeah. Fortnite, like, now you... I did a list of the top 10 weirdest guest characters in video games, and number 1 was just everyone from Fortnite, because, like... I mean, I did not want to put Fortnite on number 1 on a list like this because I don't like Fortnite, but like I had to give credit where credit is due because that's a game where you can have fucking Mr. Beast fight Ryu while also fighting Optimus Prime and the Terminator, you know,
and Iron Man
and fucking who else is in that game?
Goku,
yeah. And they just announced like Jujutsu Kaisen is coming to the game. So, like they're gonna have fucking everything in there.
And don't forget about Ariana Grande.
Yeah, Ariana Grande's in there too.
That's bananas right there.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Donkers.
Bonkers.
Bonkers. There's another thing I wanted to talk about. So you guys hear about the rumors of the Switch 2 lately? Or the Switch successor?
Yeah. I mean, the rumor says it's coming out next spring.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta announce, like, something soon.
Well, no, it said... I think it was, like... I don't know if it was we're gonna hear about it, or if it's gonna come out, but I think it said next summer, not spring.
Mm.
Here's the thing about the Switch 2. I'm so sick of hearing about it. Like every week it's a new rumor. Is Switch Pro, Switch HD, a Switch OLED that ended up coming out. Now the Switch 2. And like yeah, the Switch is winding down, and this has been a very long life for a Nintendo console. They're normally like 5 years. We're like over 6 years into the Switch's life. What's up?
Came out in 2017. The Switch.
Yeah, so like we're in its 7th year right now, which is that's pretty long for a Nintendo console. And by the time the Switch 2 comes out, we will be 7 years in. And I think they need like a few million more units for it to like become like the best selling game console of all time, I think, or at least their best selling game console of all time. So making a Switch 2 will kind of like, you know, fuck that over a little bit.
Yeah,
but
they can have like a little more.
Yeah, I could see. It says it's coming out. Or it says it's coming out next year. I could see it coming out 2025. I think maybe we first see it in 2024. I think we definitely see it next year, and it definitely comes out in 2025, like the latest 2025. Because they still
hope that they released Smash as like one of the first games.
They do what?
Like like Super Mario Odyssey was one of the first games they released on the Switch.
Yeah.
I hope they released Smash as like the first game on the Wii.
They're not gonna do that.
We can talk about.
What if they do? What if they do?
We can talk about Smash in a second because there's been some talk of a new Smash game after something Sakurai said. But yeah, so with the new Switch, I feel like they should definitely have 60 FPS. You know, I feel like people pretend to care about 60 FPS, but at the same time, imagine Tears of the Kingdom running like at 60 FPS. That would be amazing. They gotta have... I feel like they have to have backwards compatibility. Some people say that they should just do away with the Joy-Cons completely. I don't know about that, but definitely have less faulty Joy-Cons. You know, the Joy... like.
Yes, I don't want to have to buy them once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think... people are saying it should be called a Switch 2 because it'll remind us of like the Wii U and the confusion with the name. The problem with the Wii U was when they revealed it, they called it the Wii U, and in the trailer, they never once said it was a new console. They were advertising the new controller. You know, they're advertising the gamepad, and you know, so obviously you're bound to be confused over like, is this a new console or is this just a new controller, an add-on for the Wii? If you come out with the Switch successor and you call it the Nintendo Switch 2, that kind of tells you that that's the successor if you put the number 2. Now, if they call it like the Super Nintendo Switch, which I've heard some people float around, which I think that actually sounds cool, but that's not that clear that it's a successor to the Switch. Same with like the new Nintendo Switch, which I can also see them calling it. Like, that sounds like a revision. I think they should call this the Nintendo Switch 2. And yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier, but backwards compatibility they should do. Just because the Switch install base is huge, and you gotta have some of that stuff carry over. At least like your online purchases from the eShop, I think that should carry over. And yeah, what do you guys think about the Switch 2 rumors?
I don't know. It's hard copium at the moment.
I don't want to pay for a new system, but it sounds cool. Just don't want to pay another like 300 or whatever, how much this is, for just to get some games I like.
Yeah, there's some people who still think the fucking Switch 2 is coming out like this year, and they are, I think they are insane for thinking.
They're high on copium.
Well, if they're smoking, I want it. Kidding. Don't smoke. Don't smoke, kids. If you smoke, you're a loser.
So, and then there's the Smash thing. So, Sakurai, in one of his videos, I think he said it was about like Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah, let me find what he said, possibly, if I can. So yeah, in one of his videos about Super Smash Bros. Brawl, he said something that a lot of people went crazy about, being like, oh my god, did Sakurai just confirm a new Smash game is in the works? Fucking, okay.
Oh my god, did Sakurai just confirm a new Smash game is in the works?
Shut up. I'm trying to find what it was he said. Okay, well, the gist of what he said, if I can't find everything he said, yeah, the gist of what he said is he can't imagine a Smash Bros. Game made without him. And, so, and a lot of people are taking that and, they're like, oh my god, Sakurai just confirmed a new Smash Bros. Game. Okay, you guys, if anyone thinks that we're getting a new Smash game anytime soon after the fucking blowout that was Ultimate, you're insane. You're more insane than people who think that the Switch 2 is coming out this year. And also, Sakurai saying he can't imagine a new Smash game without him, how does that at all confirm that a new Smash Bros. Game is in the works? You know,
It's just
That's like saying I can't imagine Morbius 2 without Morbius.
shut the fuck up. Why do you always have to? You always have to bring Morbius into everything.
Morbius.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Zach.
it's always Morbin time. So
Wait, Zach. I don't know if you've seen the video of ML yelling Morbius sweep.
I'm not.
Oh my god, you have to see that.
That better be in the diss track. Or I'm just gonna get it. That better be in the diss track.
But yeah, so what Sakurai said about Smash, it's like he's not making a new Smash game, you know. Like Smash Ultimate was like we just ended on Sora, you know. It feels like just recently, but to be honest, it hasn't even been a full 2 years, but still, you know, that game got like a full like 3 years of DLC, pretty much. Like, the game came out in December of 2018. The last DLC character came out in October of 2021. That's almost 3 whole years of support after the game came out. You know, so I don't want a new Smash game for a while, which is crazy coming from me because I am a Smash fanatic. But, you know, so what I think they should do, even though they're not going to do this, but I think they should, like, remaster Melee and Brawl and bring them over to the new consoles, you know.
Kind of like a
What's up?
like a port.
Yeah, or like remaster them, make them look better and everything, and maybe add in rollback. Although Nintendo's not gonna do that, but yeah, that's just what I think. So yeah.
I think they haven't been working on Smash like you said for a while. I think like something is up. Like there's no way they're just not doing it.
I don't think they're even like considering a new Smash game right now. And I think the next Smash game that comes out, it's one of two things. It's either a full-on reboot where they reset the roster, or they just add on to Ultimate and call it Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2, where it's like you take every character from Ultimate, you know, you maybe do some other stuff with you know, add in some modes. Maybe if you want some characters that were assist trophies, as playable characters, you remove the assist trophies. You know, you do stuff like that. What's up?
Who are you talking about? These assist trophies?
Yeah, so that's just what I think. And I think they should do that because then they probably are gonna reboot it. But when you get a reboot and you add new characters to the reboot, then Smash Ultimate is no longer Everybody Is Here. You know what I mean? Because now there were characters after Smash Ultimate. And so I don't know. Maybe it's just hard for me to say goodbye to what we got. But yeah, that's just what I think. This episode's not really... I don't know, I thought we'd have more people here, but we don't. I'm actually surprised you showed up, Zach.
I was in the area.
Yeah, you were in the area. So yeah, that's that. Greg's online. Let's try to get Greg in here. Your opponent, Zach.
He said, I don't think he should even chose this.
Yeah, you dissed him so badly. Nah,
yeah.
But he kind of gets you a little bit. He goes crazy on you.
Not as crazy as I go on him. What? Sounded weird.
He's at work. I just told him to leave work. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? What's a random thing? What's like the most random thing you can think of right now?
Darman.
Oh, Darman. Fuck Darman. He's a bit controversial at the moment, you know.
What's Darman?
Zach doesn't know who Darman is. What do you look at that?
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Zach. What are your thoughts on the Mr. Beast burger situation? If you guys know about that.
The other day, my mom asked me to go to Mr. Beast Burger, and I told them to close me down, and she was sad.
I've not had Mr. Beast burger. I've wanted to try it, but like I've heard, even though I've heard it, it's like pretty bad. But yeah, apparently it's so bad that Mr. Beast is suing the company behind Mr. Beast Burger or whatever, and is trying to liquidate it. So that's interesting. I don't really have much to say about that. I just find that interesting. Speaking of YouTuber foods, I guess, Y'all ever have Prime?
That's
Yeah, I
not
think
the
that-
first time someone asked me that question today.
Today?
Yeah.
Wait, someone already
Someone,
asked you if you ever had Prime today?
Someone in Valorant just asked that right now.
Okay, well, I've actually tried Prime. I tried the Ice Pop flavor. It tastes so weird. It tastes... I'm not that it's particularly bad. It just It literally tastes like one of those red, white, and blue Ice Pops made into a liquid. Like... So, I actually wanted to do a Prime taste testing video after I've already, like, realized... I've already fucking tried one of them, but yeah, they like so, I don't know why like some Prime bottles they go for like crazy prices. It's just a fucking energy drink, and I was able to walk into my local CVS and buy one for like $2, which I think is that too much for a fucking drink?
It's like a bit above that for an energy drink.
Yeah, but like some people paying like $7. I was gonna say 70, not that much. Although I think on eBay they might be going for that much, but people going into stores and paying $7 like that's insane.
That's crazy.
A $7 bottle of Prime. Yeah. So would you look at that? I supported Logan Paul and KSI. KSI is cool, but I supported Logan Paul. So fuck. But
Is it something to talk to about the Hollywood strikes that might be ending today?
oh, that could
Is
be
that
something.
something we can talk about here?
Yeah. We're not a
Both
part of
of-
any unions or anything like that, so we're allowed to talk about that.
Both of the unions are sitting down today with the studio.
Yeah.
So, hopefully today's the last day.
Yeah, I hope, because this whole thing's pissed me off, and like, I'm like for the writers and for the actors, because like, and when I see, because I think it was like the someone who was being striked against by the writers said like the plan is to wait it out until they starve and they have no homes. It's like, actually fuck you. Like,
Yep.
like you're not even really talking to me. This doesn't really concern me, but I feel offended. Like that is fucking low for that to
You're
be your
saying that to like hundreds and thousands of people
yeah.
that have like made you a billionaire.
Yeah, and like they have families, and they need to put food on the table, right? And you're telling them we're gonna starve you. Go fuck yourself. It's like, actually fuck you.
It's the giant middle finger. That's
Yeah.
it.
Ron Perlman, one of the actors, he actually made a video on Twitter, and he basically said, addressing the person who said that, he said, "I know who you are. Be careful, motherfucker." I'm like, God damn, how based of him. So yeah, that's that. And as for the actor strike, I think I forget who it was, but one actor. Like, by the way, I want you guys to understand. I know you two in the call understand this, but a lot of people are like, "What are the actors on strike for? All the actors never have to work another day in their lives." Sure, you could say that about like maybe like a Dwayne Johnson or a Ryan Reynolds, but you think I don't know, name me like you think like the fucking you watched I'm trying to think, I don't know. You watch Barbie, let's just say you watch Barbie, and you think the intern at Mattel, the guy who plays the intern at Mattel in the Barbie movie, is like a fucking rich millionaire? No, of course he's not. That sounded a little mean when I said of course he's not, but like, no, he's not. And that's a lot of actors. So there was this one actor I heard who, in the middle of filming a movie or show, I forget, but she still had to drive for Lyft. It's like, that's ridiculous. That you're in a movie or a show that's on like Netflix probably. I think it was a show on Netflix. But you're not paying her to where she has to work for Lyft. Yeah. And you see that many studios are considering like delaying their movies that are already like scheduled. Well, no, I mean like well, I actually heard about Spider-Verse. That one, they're saying it's because of the strike, but I
It's
heard
probably not.
I heard before that they like I could be wrong about this, but I don't even think they started like really animating it necessarily. Like I don't know if that's true, but like there's still a lot of work to be done on that. So
Yeah.
yeah, but like but like you hear rumors of maybe like the Marvels getting delayed or Dune Part 2 getting delayed. It's like if you guys have the money to delay these movies, like that's kind of like, you know, like that's marketing and everything. That's marketing and everything that like you're kind of pushing back, you know. So which costs a bit of money. How about instead of delaying your movies, you actually pay your fucking writers and actors?
I mean, in reality, they're going to lose a lot more money by delaying these movies and than they would if they were to pay actors and writers fairly. Like, it's just in reality.
Yeah. And I've read that Warner Brothers Discovery, they actually saved $1 million. It was like $100 million for not paying their actors and writers. It's like, fuck off. You know, it's so you know. Oh yeah, you in the short term, yeah, you saved $100 million, but in the long term, guess what? You're gonna lose money because you don't have anything coming out because you didn't pay your writers and actors. It just pisses me off. It's a win-win for everybody if you pay your writers and actors, because you pay your writers and actors. Everyone's like, there's a deal made. Work can get done. Stuff can come out. Like movies and shows can come out, and you can make money on them. The money goes to the studios, but also goes to the writers and actors. You have a deal, you know. So I just don't get. So I'm really hoping that they can figure something out today, because I don't know if you guys heard about this actually, but the Directors Guild or the Directors Union. This was like way back when like the writers first went on strike. The studios made a deal with the directors, but like you can't have. You can shoot a movie without your writers. You know, it's not ideal, but you can shoot your movie without your writers. Let's just say if the script is already done, without your actors, you got nothing. Like, you just gotta hope that your movie's already shot. I don't know why they paid their directors, but they couldn't pay their writers and actors. You know? Like, obviously the director is basically bringing the movie or show to life. But, like, your writers make it into... Like, make it a story, basically. They give it a plot. And the actors put it... Like, they act it out. So... Like, and it's interesting how it's like, you know, a director leaves a project, the project isn't like completely fucked. Even a writer leaves a project, it's not completely fucked. An actor leaves a project, at least if it's like, you know, if there's been a progress, it's kind of fucked. So that's just my thoughts. Zach, thoughts on the strike and possibly getting resolved today?
I really hope it gets resolved today. It's like just breaking my brain, like how common sense it is to resolve the strike with all the AI problems. Like fair pay and stuff is like a huge problem, but I think the AI problem is so much worse.
I didn't even think about the AI. I always forget that.
You've heard what they are, right? Like non-consensual rest of their life for 1 day pay.
Yeah.
Which apparently happened in WandaVision, by the way. That was a report where like the background actors were AI.
Mm-hmm. That's like that's insane to think about.
Yeah, I obviously I really want these strikes to get fixed. Like they need. It's so easy. Like it's so, you know.
Yeah.
It's just common sense to pay these guys fairly, and especially the AI stuff. They're not doing it.
Like, I get AI is like easy to use and everything, but like, ChatGPT in particular, that's the AI they're thinking of. Let's be real. That's not gonna. Everyone's complaining about a lack of originality. ChatGPT's not gonna fix that. Because ChatGPT takes a bunch of ideas that are already out there on the internet. So, yeah, ML, thoughts on the strikes and if you think it's gonna get resolved today?
But goddamn, it's just like it's like insane thing about you have this money, but you're not giving to the actors who need it. You can't pay bills and pay shit like that. Can't pay basic things. So yeah, it's just greedy people.
Yeah.
And they decide to lay it more. It's gonna cost more money. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Now I think what is possible is I can honestly see the actors strike not lasting as long as the writers strike. Well, I hope everything just gets resolved, but I don't know they have against the writers in particular, but I can see them paying the actors but not the writers, which I hope isn't true. I hope they just pay everybody, but yeah.
They're not going to be able to produce movies until they both get solved. So
yeah. So that's that. It's a frustrating thing just because it's and then Slash is here.
Slash.
Bye.
Hey,
Bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah.
adios.
Yeah. What else is there to talk about?
Well, a small thing is they're nerfing Minecraft villagers in the next Minecraft update.
Oh. I haven't...
Yep.
It's been a while since I played Minecraft.
I might start another vanilla world.
Yo.
I don't know.
Kind of unrelated. I just read a new Lego Harry Potter game is in the works.
Really?
Yeah. That's all I read, but yeah. According to Culture Crave, they're linking an article from Video Games Chronicles. A new Lego Harry Potter game's in the works. All of the Lego Harry Potter games are based off of the movies. I don't know what this could be based off of, because there's Fantastic Beasts, but that got a Lego Dimensions pack, and for a while, a lot of companies were doing Lego Dimensions packs. So instead of doing their own Lego game, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know how much there is to say about that, but yeah, pretty cool. I literally just found that out now. So yeah, sorry to kind of take the the discussion away from Minecraft. You want to get back to that?
No, actually, no. I was going to bring a new thing, Percy Jackson. I don't know if you're a Percy Jackson person.
I read some of the books and I watched the movies that were kind of ass, but
yeah, yeah.
I've heard about this new show. I'm actually excited to see Edge. He's a wrestler. He's gonna be playing Ares, which I think is pretty cool. He's a wrestler that's that's also been in a lot of shows, and he's actually a pretty decent actor as well. So I keep rubbing my eye, but yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. Was there was there any other information that came out about it?
No, but there is a book coming out, a new Percy Jackson book
really?
coming out later this year. Yeah, in September, next month. It's crazy. It's already August.
Yeah, this year. A little while for me went by really slow, but a lot of it kind of, surprisingly enough, went by really fast. So, yeah, crazy. You guys hear about Baldur's Gate 3?
No.
It's not my kind of game. It's this dungeon crawler on PC that's 300 hours long. I just cannot dedicate the time to that. But that's fucking insane that there's 300 hours long. I just want to mention it though because you can apparently fuck a bear in that game.
Oh, I want to play it now. I've always wanted to fuck a bear.
And I read that is like not even the craziest thing you can do. So I would assume you can fuck more than just a bear. So
Well,
cool.
that game, so that's a popular game.
Huh?
I love the experience where, like, just critics are going to be like, oh, I love fucking bears.
Yeah, this is like, I think this game's probably going to be in the game of the year conversation. Again, it's not a game I would play, but yeah, I might play it like eventually just cuz like fuck it, it's like it's like a 300-hour game. I can't what does that calculate to? Like what does that equal? 300 hours in days.
That's at least a week, right?
That's 12 and a half days. So that's like a week minus 2 days plus 12 hours.
Oh, this is some math.
Oh, no. You're right. 2 weeks minus 2 days plus 12 hours. You're right.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, it's closer to 2 weeks than it is 1 week. Yeah, the longest game I think I ever played, it took me to like actually play mostly all the way through, I guess, is Tears of the Kingdom. ML, you've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, I know that. Zach, have you played Tears of the Kingdom yet?
I've not, but I watched XQT and Ludwig play through it. So.
Yeah, it's definitely like a top 10 favorite game of all time. Like, this year's such a fucking crazy year for video games. Like, and we're still not done. There's still a bunch of new stuff coming out. Like, in 1 week alone, we're getting on the 17th, we're getting Sonic Superstars and Alan Wake 2. And then that Friday, 3 days after that, on the 20th, we're getting Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I'm very excited for both those. I don't know if I'm getting Spider-Man, but I'm definitely getting Mario.
Yeah, Spider-Man, you don't have a PS5 yet, do you?
No, it's not even coming out on PC for a while.
It probably will come out on PC eventually, but yeah, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Like,
I'm definitely gonna watch people play Spider-Man when it comes out.
Yeah, you can watch me. I was gonna say I don't stream games. I've been trying to get back to that, but like I just haven't. So maybe by then, if I do, you can watch me play it. Yeah, I cannot wait for Spider-Man, Mario, Sonic, and Alan Wake all coming out. I hate how I really do not like how Alan Wake 2 is digital only, and particularly, what the fuck was that? Why did it... Shut up, ML.
Pokemon comes out later this year. The DLC.
Oh, it's 2:00. I forgot. You gotta go. All right, ML. Take care. You guys you want to plug anything?
My new YouTube channel, Dumplings here. It's not like I haven't made it yet, but like where I'm at, I just haven't uploaded anything. And yeah, it's gonna have a bunch of crazy stuff on it.
All right.
One video that's coming up soon.
All right. See ya. And then there were 2.
And 2 remain. But we literally thought the same thing.
I kind of forgot what we were saying. We were talking about. Oh yeah, you said Pokemon. Yeah. We're not getting. I don't think we're getting a new Pokemon game this year. I think
there's 2 DLCs.
Yeah, it's DLC because when Sword and Shield came out, that it was like the next year was the DLC, and then the year after that they did.
Yep.
They did what was it was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl the year after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do DLC and then Gen 5 remake and then. And then Gen 10? I don't know what Gen.
Yeah, I think it would be Gen 10, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Pokemon Have they still not patched Scarlet and Violet?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't played it in a while.
I bet you they still
But,
have
like,
not patched it.
the next Pokemon games are going to have such a big budget compared to Scarlet and Violet.
Really?
Because Scarlet and Violet, like, exponentially outsold the previous Pokemon.
Huh.
So they're, assuming Nintendo or Game Freak is, like, smart, they're going to give them a
But they're
bigger
not.
budget.
They're gonna rush it. They're gonna rush it. You know,
They're not something.
that's just the it's every
I have
it's
trust.
what's up?
No, you go. You go.
It's every Pokemon game. Game Freak, like, they fuck it up somehow. And the one time they seemed like Scarlet and Violet seemed to be something different, but the one time they did something different, it kind of, wasn't finished. So
I've coped with it. This is the one.
I hope it is. I actually did think about getting Scarlet and Violet, and then it came out as all buggy and glitchy. I'm like, no thanks. So yeah. You want to wrap it up?
Sure.
All right. That was this episode of Chillin With The Miikcast. Wait, you had something to say?
Yeah, I just want to say I'm 65th place in Minesweeper.
Nice. So that's this episode of Chillin With The Miikcast. Zach, where can people find you? Anything you want to plug?
Zachary Attacks on YouTube.
You got anything coming up?
Valorant gaming session.
Right. And of course, there's me, DPX, on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or
No, not called Twitter anymore.
No, I'm not
What the
calling
heck,
it X.
dude?
I'm not calling it X.
Yeah, don't.
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Threads. Remember Threads?
Right, KW.
But no, I think it's good to have Threads as like a backup because
Yeah.
Twitter looks like it can fucking die any minute now.
Hopefully, Threads makes a comeback.
Yeah, because Threads is a lot less cancerous than Twitter. So, but yeah, that'll be this episode. Chillin With The Miikcast. We'll be back hopefully in 2 weeks. I'm meeting up with a bunch of Miikcast members to work on. We're gonna be shooting the Team DPX diss track music video. So we might do an episode of Chillin With The Miikcast there, of an in-person episode, and maybe have some of Zach. Maybe have you call in at some point.
Yeah, I will maybe be able to. Depends if I'm in the area.
Yeah. But yeah. See you guys.